We're gonna jump into Riffle today. I finally got Riffle in the door and I am ready to play. Riffle is unlike any other gear lock out there. He comes with this deck of cards here. You draw 5 cards, you play combos with those cards, and that's kind of the main engine for Riffle. There's a deck builder profession that deals just with these cards, a couple other kind of side professions, but mostly what we're trying to do is to play really awesome combos. They look like normal poker cards essentially. They come in suits. You're trying to play singles, suited, matching runs, full houses, 4 of a kind, straight flushes. It's a lot like poker here, but a varying of effects depending on the suit. Suits we're dealing with are gears, vitality, bones, and vision. For gears, I can deal 1 damage to an adjacent baddie. Vitality, I can heal for 1 HP. Bones, I can gain 1 bones. And vision, I can move the top full deck card, which is a kind of side deck of cards that is not active that you can't necessarily use from. You have a finite number of cards unless you can find a way to move cards out of this side deck into your active deck, or the suit effect of another card in this combo may be applied to any unit. So the more either matching or suited cards that I have, the more of these effects I can do. Unfortunately, I can only play 1 card out of the gates. I have to upgrade my deck builder profession, and for every ability that I'm upgrading, I will be able to actually play another card in that combo. To top it all off, to really maximize the chance of rules error, I'm also playing with 40 waves that just came in, and on top of that, I'm playing with Barnacle. And not just any Barnacle, I'm playing with Wrathful Barnacle here. So this came from Rage of Tyranny, which also just came in. And there's kind of a lot to remember. I'm rolling a die depending on if it's a land or raft encounter. And that's going to have an effect. And we'll get into that as we go. But it's just a way for Barnacle to be felt throughout the journey. There are no tyrant encounters though with the Rage of Tyranny tyrants. So I'm playing on heroic difficulty here. I have 1 health upgraded, and I've already upgraded card counting as a skill. That's so I can play at least 2 card combos here. It allows me to look at a certain number of cards off the top of the active deck and either keep them there or put them on the bottom of the deck. That will help with maximizing that combo potential. All right, day 1 encounter. For brevity, just a note, I'm not going to read the kind of flavor on the front of each of these. I'm gonna go ahead and post the card right above here so you can check it out yourself, but yeah, I'm not gonna read those. I have a couple different options. Both of them will give me 2 training points, and one of which will give me some loot. I am definitely going to pick the loot. The other option is persistent. Anytime a certain skills are triggered, whenever the skills trap an equipment trigger, I can set a D6 to whatever side I want. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with the loot. And loot is danger start, single use. During the resolve the roll phase of your turn, roll a poison effect die and place it on any non-tyrant baddie. All right, will come in handy, I'm sure. All right, for my 2 points, I'm going to attempt to train attack. And I do hit, and the other I will go up 1 in dex, going with kind of the standard Riffle playbook on the sheet. All right, everything must boat is my next one. We have 3 different options here. I can take the top of the line raft, the Farrar raft, if you will, and I get some loot, and I also get to treat this card as loot. It's called Tough Wood. The first time each battle that a Krelln successfully attacks the raft, do not place a wreckage chip permanent. Ooh, that's awfully cool. Take the standard raft, the raft Toyota, if you will, and just gives me more training. Or I can get that training plus Trove. However, when Krelln attack the raft, they attack all adjacent raft positions that do not have wreckage, rolling separate attacks against each position. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with the first one here. I'm treating this as loot, and I will draw loot and get a training point. And the loot, performance enhancing slug, single use. After adding yourself to the battle mat, gain 2 buff HP. Okay, take it. I'm going to upgrade burn and turn here. This number 2 die, I can discard the number of cards from my hand and then draw back up to 5, and then I get to play a card combo. That will come in handy, and it also allows me, since I've now upgraded 2, So since I've now upgraded 2 things from the deck builder profession, I get to play 3 card combos out of the gate, so that feels good. All right, we're on to day 3. We have our first true battle encounter. Let's see, what Krelm are evolving? So we're going to take this top just because it seems fun. Basically, the Krelm move like any other baddie. They still come into the mat as if they were in their normal spaces. However, they can now move and they can attack the raft anywhere if they're not adjacent to a target. This other option was to add mechs, and yeah, I'm not going to do that. And the good news is my BQ is only 3, so I'm just dealing with 1 here. We have a Krelm Water Wrath. It did roll onto that 1 spot. Does have poison 1. I do have to roll my River Vortex die, so let's see what happens there. This is part of the Rage of Tyranny Barnacle. All right, after creating the BQ, shuffle tentacles 1 through 4 and add 1 to the top of the BQ. Oh, interesting. So what's interesting here is since the Krelm can move anywhere, I'm guessing Tentacle can move anywhere because it's technically Krelm. So, all right, here's my starting hand here. I can now play up to 3 cards at the beginning of my turn. It has to be at the beginning of the turn, not mid-turn. So I am actually going to play 6 and 10 suited of gears. That will allow me to deal 1 damage twice to an adjacent baddie. So immediately I'm taking the tentacle down to 1, and then I still have all of my decks here. So I'm just going to roll 2 attack, 1 defense. Hopefully I can knock this one out. And very easily, tentacles done, and a bones. All right, so once again, it can move up onto the raft, which it will. I guess it could technically move over to that 1 spot, but whatever. It will poison me, and we'll roll attack. Ooh, hits me for 2. That is actually quite concerning out of the gates, because round 2 automatically ticks that poison. I'm already down to 1 health. This is going to be tough. I can draw 2 more cards. Interesting, I do have a pair of 5s, and with the blood and the eye symbol, which I guess is vision and vitality, if I play those, I can heal 1 HP, which would be good. And I can also use another, for vitality, it's a tricky one. I can move the top full deck card to the top of the active deck, which I really don't care that much about, but I can copy the suited effect of the other card, which I'm actually going to do. So I'm going to play these 2 5s and heal for 2. And I'm going to spend my bone to play a card combo. And I'm just going to play the 7. No, I'm going to play the jack to deal 1 damage. So now I'm going to roll 2 attack and burn in turn. Okay. This is good. Whoops, that was a 2. All right, so I hit for 3, and that's all I needed to do. Interesting. All right, so basically burn in turn would allow me to discard 2 cards, draw 5 more, and complete a combo. No need to do that. Knocked out. Okay, I like that. That feels pretty good. And I believe I keep my cards and just draw back up to 5. Since this is finite, you don't reshuffle or anything like that. This deck, I believe those are definitely precious cards that I will keep, and I'll draw back up to 5 just so I know what I'm working with here. I like how that felt. That felt pretty good. I actually was in a really awful place there, obviously down to 1 against a baddie that had 4 health. I've got 2 attack die, and I was still able to kind of find a way to knock him out using backup plan. So that was cool. All right. Wow, 2 points here. All right, well, I found there that my health is going to be a little bit of a factor. So I'm going to upgrade health, and I will. So this next skill in the deck builder profession is interesting in that I can draw it's house edge, and I can draw the number of cards from a full deck and place them in the discard. So that's this deck up here. Then choose up to a number of cards from the discard and place them in the bottom of the full deck. So you're basically swapping cards out into your discard, and the discard does not automatically get thrown into your active deck because you will need deck stacking, which is the next upgradable die. Choose a number of cards from discard and shuffle them into your active deck. So especially if I'm trying to put down damage, there's a finite number of those gear cards. I don't know how many of them I actually have in this half of the deck that I have out here. So that may be super important, but it's kind of crappy because you can't quite use it to its full extent unless you upgrade both. But I'll go ahead and do that. It's going to give me a possible 4-card combo in the future, so we'll try it. All right, day 4 here. We have Frontal Assault. Both are mech options here. So I can either do BQ baddie points, including a number of mechs equal to the party size. The difference here is mechs start on normal spots and other baddies start on mech spots, or we can do BQ baddie points, including mechs equal to the party size, and all baddies have the skill swap, which they'll just swap positions with each other, which is no big deal. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. Rewards 2 training points and a loot. Oh, one other thing we have to do is roll this tyrant die. So we get the boot here. At the end of this battle, before collecting any rewards, all gearlocks must discard all of their remaining loot except one. All right, well, I will need to use that loot then. All right, here we go. We have Dire Wolf Pup with Lashback 1. We also have a Doomia. What is this? A Doomba. Not like a Roomba. Treasure and Disruption. Treasure, I believe, allows me to draw a loot after they are defeated. And Disruption means we're going to go right into Fatigue at the end of the first round. I am using Performance Enhancing Slugs because of that modifier, where I'm going to have to lose my loot down to 1, which I definitely want to keep the raft attack kind of bonus out there. So that is there. I am adding buff HP. I'm going to set up here. All right, start my turn. My card combo is just going to be single card. I'm going to play that king to do a damage. Noticing it's kind of hard to get the right combo here. I guess that's why I need to roll some of these other die. All right, I'm going to roll 2 attack here with that wolf pup as my target, and I'm going to roll card counting for my 3rd dex. Ouch. Does Lashback 1, so I lose a health, get a bones, and I do get card counting 3. Look at the 3 cards from the top of the active deck. Place each on the top or bottom of either the active or full deck. I definitely want to keep this 9 combo here. I'm going to put the jack on the bottom. So the question is, do I want to play a card combo? And I'm also going to use Dangerous Darts, roll a poison die, and poison 2 on that pup. That is good. Good use of loot. Oh, I forgot. I should have lost my buff HP. So I'm still at full health. First up, the Doombra is coming up here, and it's going to swing 2 and 2. Ooh, 3 defense. It's stout. Hits me for 2. Takes my other buff HP away. And that is that. All right, so good news. The poison will tick, and I don't have to take any more lashback from the Dire Wolf pup. So that is done. I'll take that. So we're right on to Fatigue. So beginning of round, we each take the hit. I get to draw a card, so I'm back up to 5 here. All right, my card combo is going to be the 2 7s. So I get to add a bones and heal for 1. I'm going to roll burn and turn and 2 attack at Doombra. Oh yeah, okay, that's good. Or at least I took those out. And then I rolled a 3. So burn and turn, I can discard up to the 3 cards from my hand and then draw back up to 5 and then play a card combo. I'm gonna discard these 2 eyes and draw to 5. All right, I'm gonna play my combo of 2 9s, and I can do 1 damage and heal 1. So transfer that back to me as full health. All right, they're gonna go. Rolling 2 and 2. Defense hits for 2. This is fine. The round doesn't matter. Draw back up to 5. I am seeing here, I am running out of cards really quickly. So I need to get this deck stacking to shuffle back in, or the 5 bones reshuffle. All right, so for my card combo out of the gates, I'm actually going to play the 3 vision cards, and then that allows me to move the top 3 from the full deck onto my active deck. So that is good. I'm also going to roll House Edge and my 2 attack, hopefully taking him out. All right, no, I do not. Just knock off the defense, which certainly is not ideal. All right, so now I can draw 3 from the full deck based upon my House Edge 3 roll and put them in the discard pile, which I like all of those, and I can swap it with some vision cards, I think, is what I'm going to do. And I am going to use a backup plan. Yeah, I'm going to spend 3 to resolve 2 different suit effects. And it's going to be a damage. So he's out. And I'll use the vision on the other one just to put another card from here to here. And that is victory. Okay, there is a lot. This is pretty thinky, actually, now that you get into it. I didn't give Riffle enough credit, I think. As I start to go in and explore the combos and the backup plan, and now trying to manage this active deck, which is dwindling, and I need to get a backup plan to throw some cards in there or use some of these other skill die. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I knew I was excited for Riffle. I just didn't know really what to expect. I hadn't read up on anything. The effect of the boot that I rolled for the Rage of Tyranny modifier was that I have to discard down to 1 loot, which I have it here already. And I technically, as I knocked out the Doombra, I should have drawn something, but I have to discard down to it. It's a mech pick. I'd much rather keep this initial loot that I drew, the permanent loot that allows me to ignore the first damage on that raft. Drop to my 5, and as a reward now I do get a loot, 2 training points, and I get Trove Converter. Choose an unopened Trove loot in your loot area, deal damage to any non-tyrant baddie equal to its lever value, heal yourself for HP equal to its trip value, move any number of positions up to its force value, then discard the chosen Trove loot. Whoa, that sounds kind of cool. I might want to try to get some Trove loot to make that actually work. I think I need another attack, so I'm going to try to train attack. I miss. I'm going to try to train it again. And I do hit, so attack goes to 3, and I am going to train deck stacking, and that will allow me to move some of these cards back over to this deck. This first play, I'm not really focusing much on the other professions. I know there's some stuff there. There's some interesting things that I'd like to explore, but I'm not going to do it at this point. I'm just going to fully explore kind of the core deck building component. And this is a pretty short adventure. In fact, I'm almost to the end here. So I'm moving on to day 5. 1 more progress point needed. All right, we have Watch River Never Boils here. 2 options. No difference in reward, death by scalding water. BQ baddie points, include as many Krellin as possible. All Krellin have the skill Pull In, and when a party member enters a Krellin starting position, they take 1 true damage. The alternate option there is they deal +1 damage when attacking. I'm going to go with the +1 damage here. Yeah, there's only 1 Krellin. I will, as always, prioritize them. So we're going to go Krellin and 2 1-point baddies. All right, here's our setup. Our Krellin is in that number 1 position. It has Assault, 3 health. So Assault, this unit's attack stat is equal to its current HP. So starting with a 3, and it's doing 1 extra damage. All right, we're going to go ahead and roll this Rage of Tyranny die. And at the start of battle, each gear lock, in order from lowest to highest, must choose to either move 2 spots down the enemy meter or take that number of true damage. Oh, I guess I'm going to move down. The idea is I hope that engulf Also will hit this guy. I have everyone spread out on the map here. The Krellin is all the way over here with Assault. It's swinging big out of the gates. 3 equal to 3 health. Engulf is here. And we have a Goblin Bomber with Mischief 1 and Careless. Hopefully it starts to roll some bones. And due to that modifier die from Rage of Tyranny, I am in the complete back, which isn't that big of a deal. I was already pretty far back. We have some high initiative baddies here. All right, Dragon is going to roll an attack die at me once again with Engulf. It does hit me for 1, and I believe, yes, that goes down. So while I get hit, it's still helpful. And this one will roll 1 at me. Hopefully we get a Careless. No, boy. Not looking good. Definitely not looking good here. Ouch. 2 damage out of the gates. I will definitely need to heal. All right, so this is going to move here, and it will attack this position. However, that doesn't matter because of my loot. This is actually the first time it's coming in to play. I have Tough Wood. The first time in battle that a Krellin successfully attacks the raft, do not place a wreckage ship. So I guess I will still roll it, which is highly likely they'll hit, but if they roll 3 bones, I guess it won't take it up. Yeah, it definitely attacks that space and hits, but I do not have to take it, so that's cool. And my turn. Okay, so let's see. Card combos. All right, I'm going to play a pair of 6s here, and I have the option of using this vision symbol as is, or as the other suit, which is to heal, and I need to heal. Right, so vision, I can also use the vitality suit, so I will heal 2 on that combo play. I'm just gonna roll 3 and try to knock this guy out. Let's do it. Let's take him out. Oh, easily 4. That is good. All right, round 2. Baby Dragon is gonna throw it at me again. Let's hope for bones. No, oh gosh. Hits for 2. Why are they rolling 2s on me? Come on. Give me some love. All right. No valid target. Going to continue to go up. It will attack the space here. And it does hit. We do have wreckage. All right. I am up. I got to draw 2 cards. Let's see what we got. Unfortunately, the combo I'd like to play is the Queen Ace to do 2 damage. However, I'm not next to anyone, and it has to be at the beginning of my turn. So all I can really do is this Jack to heal 1, and I now have to spend Dex. Well, I might as well spend 1 to get over here, hoping the Engulf will, if it hits me, will hit the other. And all I can do is roll to attack. Okay, so perfect. I got a bone. Hit that for 2. However, now I can spin the bone to play a card combo. All I need to do is play 1, and I'm going to hold that ace. So I'm going to play my queen to then do 1 damage. Krellin is out. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Round 3. So now I just have to survive and get over there. My dex is low. I definitely want to, I think, increase that dex because I can't play any of these. This sucks. All right, well, I have to deal with it. All right. The Dragon Hatchling will throw 1 at me. Does hit. Ouch. All right, I need to draw some healing. Okay, I can play aces. However, I'm not next to him, so that doesn't matter. Dang. I could play bones to get 2 bones. All right, I'm going to play 2 bones to get 2 bones. I'm going to spin them immediately, and that will, at the end of this round, it's going to move a little dragon to the back of the any meter, I believe. At the end of the round, move the non-tyrant baddie highest in the any meter to the last spot, so that's going to let me skip a spot. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to get next to him. And that's it. Moving on to round 4. I am now first. Draw 2 cards. I'm playing aces. You know what? No. I'm going to play ace 5. to do 2 damage. I'm going to gamble that 2 attack are going to do the last one. And I'm going to roll deck stacking, which will allow me to take cards out of this discard and put them back into this deck. I really need 5 bones though. All right. Hopefully I knock them out, because if I don't, I have 2 left. Knowing my luck, the way the baddies have been rolling at me, it's going to roll 2 and knock us both out. I got to roll 1. Yes, I get it. I get a bone. Oh, that's good. I hit 4 on this. So what I'm going to do, actually, since I know I need to shuffle everything in, I'm just going to stack it with 4 bones into the top so I can draw 4 and eventually use them to get more cards in here. But before that, I'm also going to spend my backup plan to bring a card, this 9, into the deck just to get more cards in there. So now I have 2 to play. Oh, you know what? The combo that I'll use is suited, so it'll be 2 cards that go into that active deck. Sorry, that was a little bit confusing. So we did take them out. We won. That is all good. So I do get loot, and the loot is utility parts. On your turn, unexhaust any 1 die. Okay. Single use. That could come in handy. The card combo. And then I have 2 training points, which I'm going to go health and dex, and I will recover now. And we made it here. Let's see what we're working with. We made it to Wrathful Barnacle. Barnacle's fury is the kind that could only fester under centuries of mistreatment. The Krelln's first moments of true self-awareness were forged under Nobulus's brutal experimentation as the council leader poked, prodded, and dissected him in an attempt to boost his intelligence and regenerative abilities. After countless years of pain, Barnacle finally escaped, and he's never forgiven the Gearlock kind for his suffering. That sounds like I am in trouble. The BQ consists of tentacles based on party size as follows. The tentacles are placed in the BQ in descending order, highest number tentacle on top. So party of 1, I get 2 through 5. Add Barnacle to the top of the BQ. Only Barnacle must be defeated for encounter success. All right, so we do have Tyrant skills, and now we no longer have to roll this kind of modifier die. We're on to just using the Tyrant die here. All right, to the deep. Any turn Barnacle would lose HP, reduce the total HP lost by the number of tentacles currently on the battle map. Yay. Tyrant die, we have Recuperate. Each tentacle heals for 1 HP. And Tentacle Wrap. Barnacle deals additional damage to his target equal to the highest attack stat of all the tentacles on the battle map. Well, I'm glad I have a couple days to do this. This could be tough. I'm not set up very well because I don't have a big attack ready to come out here with these cards. I've used all my cards. I really need to get them shuffled back in. So maybe this first attempt is just trying to get this deck reset. I don't know. Oh, there's just no way. I just don't see how I don't either lose. I can't even damage him, essentially. There's 3 tentacles out there. I've got to do more than 3 damage because it needs to be reduced by the number that are out there. I just don't see it. Oh well, I'm gonna go right here, and I am first up. So the card combo I'm gonna play are suited to get 4 bones out of the gate. I need 1 more in order to shuffle that deck in, but I also need to do maximum damage here. So I'm going to roll my natural 3 attack. I'll probably get a bone out of that to be able to get this deck shuffled in. And at this point, the only thing that kind of helps is deck stacking to get more cards in, but if I'm going to use that backup plan, I might as well just roll defense. Okay, there we go. That knocks out the first one. That is good. And ironically, I don't get that bone. All right, blue is up. Can't hit anything. Going to move to this 5th spot, and he will attack. All right, so he's going to attack the spot next to him. Barnacle, He does hit, and he gets... Barnacle deals additional damage to his target equal to the highest attack stat of all the tentacles. That doesn't matter because it's just that spot, and actually we'll have him damage this spot here. Let's make it a little easier on myself. Yellow, you are up. Yellow's going to... Oh, you know what? He actually did hit me. He was here. I forgot. He should have started there. My bad. So he didn't damage. He hit me for 1, which was the attack, which was the... yeah, he went from 6 to 1. My bad. Okay, so his attack does go up. So Barnacle deals additional damage to his target equal to the highest attack stat of all the tentacles, and it's 2, so he does get 2 through. That's less good. All right, this one is coming here, going from, I guess it was here in 4, so it moves to 5. It will attack. It does damage the raft, but I will ignore that. I forgot about I can ignore the very first damage to the raft, but it does get a defense. It does have shock 1. I better look up what that is. All right, so if it hits me, it's going to get rid of a skill die. All right, so purple is going to go, and it's going to move to 3. It does have submerge. Oh, so it doesn't go there. I roll the die, and it goes to the 6th spot, so it's actually over here with submerge. All right, just getting my feet underneath me here, and it will roll an attack spot. It does hit and damage the raft. First damage on the raft. Here we go. 3 will come in on, comes in on 4. All right, they're all in here now. So I have to move over 1. Oh no, I'm not doing that yet. I need to draw up all the cards that are left. Ace 3, 4. Nothing combos. I can heal for 1, which is probably what I want to do. I hope I probably roll a bone here to get everything else shuffled back in. So I will heal back to 5. I will use 1 dex here. I have 3 dex, 3 attack. The chances of me getting through all of that are slim. So I should probably roll 2 defense, 1 attack. Is that what I should do? I hate rolling defense. Thinking hard. This is my think hard face. It's a safe thing defense. I'm on a clock. They're damaging the side of the raft. They're going after me. I can't even begin to mess with Barnacle. I'd have to hit for 5 on 3 to knock that out. I need a godly roll. I'm going to compromise. 2 attack, 1 defense. Let's go. All right, I do get my bone. I do get a defense, and I knock that off. Doesn't feel that good, but I will spin my backup plan. And backup plan is shuffle the discard pile into the active deck. There is no active deck, so it's just shuffling this discard pile. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but these cards are unbelievable. If this is anything like what the 20 strong cards look like, I am super excited. These are just beautiful. They're like embossed, shiny. They're obviously the PVC card, but man, so cool. It honestly gets me excited for 20 strong, just looking at these cards. You don't love any of those cards I drew. Dang, that's not going to be particularly helpful. I mean, I have a run of vision cards, but that's not that great. Let's see how this works. All right, no target. Moving to 2, will attack, and he does hit. This could be over right here, actually, now that I think about it. Yellow will attack me. I need some love from the dice gods here. A miss would be helpful. All right, nope, hits for 2. Does get a bone and shock 1, which will take out 1 of my skill die. Well, here, first let's knock this off and do 1 damage to myself. That's done. Oh, you know what? I also forgot to roll. My bad. We're going to back up. I have to roll Barnacle's Tyrant die, which was each tentacle heals for 1 HP, which they're all at full health, I believe. 2, 5, 4. Yeah, they're all full health, so that didn't matter. All right, so I have to exhaust a skill die. What's going to not matter? I don't think I need deck stacking right now, so I'm going to exhaust that from shock 1. Oh, joy. Purple. Gonna go to 1 and attack. 2 and 2. This is a likely hit. Oh, great. And it gets those. Oh, it doesn't hit. That's bones. That is great. It was okay. So I forgot it had submerged, so we have to figure out. We're still going to keep that roll, but I do need to roll the die to see where it went. Oh, it went to 1 anyways. Okay, good. So it does get the defense, but it does miss on that roll. I got a little love there. I will take it. I'm going to take that. That's cool. All right, green, you are up. Moving to 5, 6, and it will attack. Let's give me another bones here. Oh, it has submerge also. No, it doesn't move to 6. I need to pay attention to this stuff. I know I missed that before. It's my bad. 6. That's so funny. Every time I miss it, it's actually going to the same place anyways. So there we go. And it will roll 1 attack at the space next to it. Hits. Things aren't looking very positive at this point. I am going to just play the jack really basic because I need that damage in the worst way. I've got to get this thing knocked out. And, you know, I'm just rolling 3 attack and 1 defense. That's it. Past the cards, I don't have any real interesting. Now I'm going to play burn and turn. That's what I'm doing. No defense. Because it's going to allow me to play another combo here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I hit for the 5. I'm like, oh, okay. No, yeah, that's great. I hit that for the 5. That is super good. And I get a 2 on the turn and burn, so I can discard 2 cards, which I'm going to discard 2 and 4. And I can draw back up to 5, so that's 3. Okay. I can play a 6 and a 7. Can I? So run 2+. Run is 2+ cards. So I'm going to play 6 and a 7 to heal for 2. I'm going to augment that vision card to give me 2 healing. So that puts me back to full health. That is fine. Those are gone. And I'm going to unexhaust, use utility parts immediately, and unexhaust burn and turn here. I don't think I have much of a chance here. Unless I get some insane card draws, which I'll draw out to 5 right now. Just not looking too good. He's moving to 3, so right next to me. He's only swinging 1, but he has that modifier, possibly. All right, he is going for me, and he's going to do, if he hits, an extra. Well, no, he's not going to do extra. I have to roll his tyrant die and see. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, he already has the defensive die, but he does 1 plus the additional to the highest attack stat, which is 2. So he does 3 damage. I don't think I'm ever going to financially recover from this. Points in the comments if you know what that is. Dang. Purple is going to go. It has submerged, so we're going to roll the d6. 4. It's going to go over here and attack for that last spot. It's going to throw 2 attack die. Yep. All right, we have 1 more raft damage. All right, submerge again. Let's see where they go. This could 5. It will go here. And it's going to attack me. Oh, gosh. Hits for 2. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, it sucks. All right, so it's my turn here. I'm going to play the 10 to do damage here. And then I'm going to roll 3 plus my burn and turn. Because I just really have to knock that one out. This is submerge. Who knows where that's going to come up. Yeah. It's kind of... this is tough. 2 tentacles on the battle mat. He's still too stout. Not looking good. I'm going to roll 2 attack, 1 defense, and my burn and turn die. Let's see what happens. Okay, good. I do get the hit here. I do get a defense. This is good. This is all good. And I get a burn and turn of 3, which I will discard these 3. Draw back up to 5. All right, the card combo I want to play. I can resolve 2 different suit effects, which might not be a bad thing. I can heal for 1 and attack for 1, which is what I would already be doing with 9s. Give myself a chance to pull something else here. So I'm going to use 3 bones and then immediately use my backup plan to heal for 1, and it's not true damage, so I think it would just take that out. So I'm actually going to use it to throw another bones in there. for a possible another turn. Oh, this is not good. I do have a nice big heal that I could possibly do if I survive. All right, so he's gonna throw an attack die at me, and he's gonna do an extra 2 damage to whatever he hits. Oh, I'm knocked out. I mean, he'd have to roll 0. He has to roll bones right now. Oh, so sad. So he hits for 1, and because, oh no. No. So he rolled for 1. I have to roll this. If he rolls, so this is what it comes down to. I forgot to roll this. I keep assuming that this is his skill. So if he rolls the heart, he'll do the additional damage equal to 2. Otherwise, each tentacle heals for a number of HP, 1 HP. Okay, I'm still alive. I'm down to, well, okay, so he just knocked off my defense. Whew, okay. All right, this one has Submerge. Let's see what it gets. This could, I guess, any spot. If he gets a 1, damages that, oh, it's over. All right, so he has 1. If he does any damage at all, my raft sinks and it's over either way. 2 bones. Nope. That's it. Ah! Come on! Oh, that's hard. That's so hard. Bummer. That's all I gotta say. Bummer. All right, we're gonna try this thing again. We're gonna go to day 7, and we're just gonna do it again, you know? All right, let's check my roll. 5, that is good. Top initiative, here we go. All right, to start out, let me go here. All right, the only combo I'm gonna play is I'm gonna prioritize damage here. I'm playing this 9. We're gonna take 1 off, and I'm gonna roll 3, and I'm gonna use card counting. I wanna stack some damage cards on top of there. And tentacle 5 is my target. Let's do it. Let's go. 3, I'll take it. They're down to 1, and I get to look at the top 3 cards. I'm gonna keep them just like this. I can heal for an awful lot of damage right now if I keep it like that. Okay, well, sort of a wasted die. Now I would have liked to have that defense, but it's all right. Well, we're moving on here. So they're gonna move to 4. I think actually everything is taken, so it's gonna eventually get to 1, and it's swinging. All right, so it will damage, but my loot here will negate that damage. It will do this, and each tentacle heals, which doesn't matter at this point. Put it on there so we don't forget. All right, yellow 5 moving to 6, eventually to 1, 2. It will come here, and it's gonna roll at me. 2 and 1. It does have shock 1, so it will take out one of my active die. It rolls bones 2. So it takes out 2. And the active die I'm going to go with is deck stacking. The active die I'm going to take out as deck stacking here. Purple is up, and it's going to swing at me as well. I really don't want it to have a whole lot of defense on it. All right, well, 1, just have to get through. Bones, and hits for 1. This is fine. I've got a big healing turn coming up. Big healing turn, so that's cool. Green's gonna go. Cannot get to me. 6, 1, 3 is where it's gonna go now. Rolling 1 and 1. And it will miss, but does give itself 2 defense. Very good. Okay, I think I got this. What did I do? All right, so my cards here, I can technically play them 4. I can play 2 jacks to heal for 2, or I can heal for 4. I can only need to heal for 2 here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this and this as a pair, and that I'm going to convert that vision symbol to healing. So I'm back up, and I'm going to use burn and turn just because, because I want to get back up to 5, and I want to use it again. And I'm going to use my 3 attack with Tentacle 5 being my target. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, okay. That's good. I will take that. Hits for 2. That's exactly what I needed. This tentacle is done. This one's waiting to come in. Okay, so now I have turn and burn here. Do I risk it? I know that there's 2 attack cards underneath here, but I have a really nice hand of healing. I need at least 3 to do anything. Oh, I hope I don't regret this. I'm going to discard 2 and then draw up to 5, and then I get, okay, this works. So I can use these 3 to knock this off and do that. I probably don't have a whole lot of attack left in there. That's the downfall here, and that's that. Okay, on 1, so it's going to move to 2, 3, 4. So we're here. It could stand to do some major damage on me here. Ooh, the good news is I definitely have some healing here, as long as I can survive all of these hits. So it's going to swing 1 and 1. Barnacle swings, hits for 1, plus 2 hits for, no, each tentacle heals. Everything else, this heals for 1. So it's back up to full freaking health. So my combo, burn and turn, literally didn't matter. Damn it. It's annoying. And so it hit me for 1. Did I already take that 1 off? I think I just did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was at full health. Maybe not. Okay, yellow's up and swinging 2 and 1. Could use some bones here. Come on. Oh. Ow. Holy crap. That sucks. And it knocked out with shock 1 my last skill die. I'm down to 1 here. Boy. Alright, well, at least this won't be able to get to me. So it's going to move here, and it will attack with 1. And it does hit. This is coming in here. Round 3, I'm up. Alright, so I'm going to play this combo and heal for 3. Question is it 2 attack, 2 defense? Try and tank this. 3 attack, 1 defense. Let's go. Going right here. Tentacle 4. Let's do it. Okay. Not so bad actually. So here and here. This is going to be good. Just watch. Just watch. This is going to be good. So I'm going to do 2 left on it. And then I can spend my backup plan. Deal number of damage to any baddie equal to the number of cards I played at the start of my turn combo. That was 3 cards, so I can do that backup plan for 3 damage. That'll take this guy out. Okay, I'm in business at least. I'm in business, and that's it. I have no defense. Barnacle, swing it on me. 1 attack plus his Tyrant die. He hits 2. He gets the modifier for +1. That's 3. That's exactly what I didn't need him to roll. Oh boy, green. 5 is moving to 6, is moving to 1. He's gonna roll. He does damage the raft. All right, purple is up, sitting on 6. It does have submerge, so let's see what it rolls. If it rolls a 2, I'm screwed. 3, thank goodness, sort of. Gonna damage that raft, but and I have no way to get over there. Oh, this is brutal actually. Well, it's gonna roll an attack die. Let's see what it does. Hope for bones, hope for bones. Nope, round 4. So the tricky part is I only have 4 decks. I can't even get over to that. Let's see what I pull in these cards. I am really in trouble. I'm out of cards. There's no way that if I don't beat them this time, without having cards, I can't shuffle this stuff back in at this point. I have nothing. So any turn he's about to lose HP, I have to reduce it by 2. My options are, I don't have any options. These cards are awful. Well, I can play for 2 for 2 damage. But if he were to lose HP, I'm reducing it by 2. But that means he would possibly be open. I'm going to interpret that at that point he would then be open to my attack. It's just a bad spot. Like, this is a tough solo spot where they're on the other side of the map. I don't have any other options here. I don't have a backup plan. I don't have anything. I don't have any cards left. I think all I can do is heal for 1, spend 2 decks to get in the middle. I guess it would be, yeah, 2 ducks to get in the middle and then roll 2 defense just for future. And hope there's not 2 damage to the raft at this point. Yeah. All right. Bones. I'm going to spend a bones to do a combo, which is going to be a 1-card combo, and it's simply to bring this card right there, which at the end of my turn, I'm going to go ahead and do, well, that's not that great. Okay, well, he's going to go from 4 to 5, attack the space next to him. It does hit there. I think this might be it. This might be it. I need some bones to be rolled. Green is here with Careless. He's going to move from 1 to 2. If a bones is not rolled here, that's it. Oh, boom. Okay. Well then, I passed 1 test. And now this is submerged, so I have to roll for his placement. 4. Okay, well, I need the same exact luck. This is it. For game. Oh, wow. I can't complain about bad rolls here because I just got the gift from God himself. Wow. But now the tricky part is I have to get all the way back over there. And I don't have healing. I don't have anything. So it's probably prolonging what is the inevitable. Round 5. We're about to go into fatigue. There's just no way. There's no way. All right. To start my turn, I have to play the 2 bones. I've got to move 1, 2. All right, so I can use a backup plan to play a combo. So I'll do this, play 1 of these cards to knock this out. And my remaining dexes to attack. Or should it be defense? Oh. He's going to go 6, go there. I need a god roll to knock this one out. Let's see if we can do it. We've had some luck so far, right? Let's see. Yeah, I need a 3. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay. Well, at least got close. Oh boy, that's going. Those are done. He is up. He is going to move to 6. Unfortunately for me, if he damages the raft, it's over. I need another, like, this has been the most insane luck on baddie rolls I have ever had. Usually it's the total opposite. If he damages this raft, it's done. I tried hard, you know? That's all she wrote. Well, thanks for watching that playthrough. I technically have another day left, but I'm literally out of cards. Riffle without cards is not good. And there's no way to get this deck shuffled back in on that spot unless I had 4 bones. So that's why on this pass I got closer. Definitely need to explore some of these other skills. The deck building components, while good, you have to have the luxury to be able to roll them, and I think they would definitely be better in a 2 or more gear lock scenario to give you a little more leeway to roll that. But that was it. We had some drama there at the end. There were some pretty insane misses by those baddies to even get me to this point, and that's why I'm going to go ahead and call that an L at this point. I think Riffle has some definite upside here. I'm going to explore Riffle a little bit more, maybe another playthrough coming up, maybe something a little more mundane, or even possibly with another counterpart. So if you have a gear lock combination you'd either like to see or you think would work really well with Riffle, I'd love to hear about it in the comments, because I want to make Riffle work. This isn't the last you've seen of Riffle on the channel. And on that note, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. If you liked it and maybe want to see more of this stuff, like, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Outside of that, have a good day. I'm out.